Our total 5 units. So let us start with the first unit, that is Introduction to PLC. So before going to switch towards what is PLC, we should have to know about the automation. So in this lecture, we are going to discuss with the concept of automation and why it is required. So let us start to understand the process of automation with this video. So the video credit is goes to real parts. So you can check this YouTube site, which will gives you the most important ideas related to automations. So let us start.
Now, what's the first thing that I should do when...
So this is the scenario. So what it shows that, consider that this is the room, and in this room you have to switch on the bulb. So you have to switch on this switch and then bulb is going to turn on. So the process is a manual process, but instead, if I'm going to use a sensor here, this is the sensor. Instead of this switch, I'm going to use a sensor here. So what is sensor? Sensor is nothing but a switch. Okay, so it consists within it a open switch. You can say it as a open switch or off switch. So whenever a person enters into the room, the sensor gets senses the presence of this person and switches get closed and light will be get turned on. Whenever person leaves the room, sensor automatically senses and switch will be going to open and light will be going to off. So here no need to manually switch on the tube light. So this is the scenario. Now let us understand what is the advantage of the second method. That is, what is the advantage of placing a sensor in the room. So due to this sensor, whenever the person is in the room, then and then only light will be turned on. Otherwise, light will be get turned off. So in this method, the process is automatic and therefore it is a convenient. Why convenient? Because light is get turned on only when there is a person in the room. So it will save the electricity and therefore it will be very cost effective. So this is the main purpose of the automation. So now understand the another thing, that is a factory automation or a process automation. So we know that the factories are consist of uh, many things, many processes, and we can summarize that in any factory there will be a raw material, there will be a process on that raw material, and finalized product is ready to be sold. So this is the thing. Raw material, the process is get start, then raw material is get processed, and finally you are getting final products. So we can achieve this either by using manual process or by using automatic process. So what is manual process? In manual process there are workers, and in automatic process no human intervention is there. With the help of machines we can complete our process. So suppose the case of you are having a bakery, that is you are going to produce a cupcake. So what we need? We need a raw material, that is a flour and milk, and we are going to process that, and finally we are getting cupcake. So we can do the things either manually or automatically. So this is the first case in which a manual cupcakes are going to be produced. So here these are the employees and they are going to produce the cupcakes. So we know that whenever there is a human intervention, okay, error can occur, and that error can affect on your product quality. So if you are going to produce, or if there is a mistake, your product will be of low quality and your business will be affected. So this is the disadvantage of manual process. So instead of this manual process, if you are going to take a help from machine, so only a single person is required to operate the machines. And what is the most important advantage of this method is whatever the quality of cupcakes, that is very good and that do not changes. Therefore the process will be fast, and process will be hassle free, and whatever the products, whatever the final products, they are having same quality, whatever may be the required quantity. So this is the advantage of automation.